What's up guys, it's Yank here with 47 North Gaming. I am playing World of Warships. It's a free download internet game where you play as World War II warships, varying types, against other players in the world. Now, I am in a New York class. I haven't purchased anything for this game. I've worked my way up through the tier system thus far. And so I figured I'd give you guys a little quick look, and I will show you some other ships as well. Now, one thing I really like about this game is, again, like I said, it's free, but in addition to that, it's well, it's beautiful. Needless to say, the flags are, properly modeled. The painting of the ships, even the detail of the boards and such, very well done. Lighting effects and everything. So we're going to play a little bit of this. I'll probably cut some bits out as we go, just as sometimes it's acting as a battleship or otherwise. Sometimes you get some lull. So here we go. So you guys can see what the exterior graphics look like while I'm firing. I'm going to take a couple of shots while I'm away from the ship. So we didn't get a target hit on that volley. He's pretty much stopped moving. We're getting targeted now. So we're going to need to turn our attention onto the battleships. Shots effect on the water, which is pretty cool. So we are hitting on target. He's turned a little bit. He is a Congo, which is Japanese, or a Japanese battleship. We are a New York class battleship. It's which is an American battleship. I'm only running pretty much American ships. It's just really good. Got a love for the history of World War II, and so I pretty much know the American stuff inside and out. See if we can get another volley off here before we turn. And we got hits. Good. So we will power up and make the turn. We will actually start turning. I don't claim to be an expert at this game, far from it, so definitely not somebody that you want to necessarily take all your tactics from. I just do with what I've learned from playing. That's going to split up, isn't it? Yep. On him, incapacitation. Honestly, a cruiser is doing us more damage than a battleship is, so we need to switch focus. Nobody's targeted on him. So by the looks of it, looks like our team's not doing so hot right now, so a lot of those overshot. Fire put out.
The ship is on fire!
Yeah, fire is your biggest problem in your battleship. No, it is really.
Problem solved, sir! The ship is on fire!
Not making mounds. Usually my rule is if a ship survives the battle, we move on with that ship. So looks like we're not surviving this one, and we will be moving on to another ship pretty quickly. Let's see if we can at least do something, because we have not had a productive match at all. There we go. Let's see if we've done something to help. Hull repair going, that'd be good. 2, 1, and hull repair going. Alright, so our second ship is a Phoenix class cruiser. Now this is again an American ship. I've got it outfitted with a couple of flags again, or pennants, or whatever they call them in this game. I can't remember now that I haven't been looking at the screen. I think it's flags. Or signal flags, that's what it is, signals. The camouflage on it reduces the detectability of the ship, and this ship comes equipped with torpedo tubes as well as deck guns. It's a pretty fast ship, so we'll be using our speed and maneuverability to our advantage in this particular match. So this is a different tactic than the other match we were playing before. Before it was just basically shoot the other ships. Essentially that's what all these matches are, but this one's called Domination, which includes the rings that you see coming up. It's like capture the bases, or the spaces, and control it, similar as you'd see in like a Battlefront or a Call of Duty game.
Enemy force detected.
Shots in as soon as we can on these guys.
Unable to maneuver.
Ship
is on fire. Engine damage.
Well, they set that guy on fire.
Problem solved, sir.
We just gotta keep hammering them. Lit up. Man. get out of this one. We're definitely gonna get out of this one. Oh, we did not last long there, guys. Alright, well, those last couple matches didn't do so hot, so we switched over to the carrier. I'm gonna stay put here, so we're gonna get fighters and torpedoes up. I don't have a lot of research points in this particular aircraft carrier, so I don't have as many aircraft as I would like to mess around with. I can go back to my other ship, the Langley, but I do want to keep working on this one, so I don't expect to be too productive in this, but hey, we will see what happens. So there's a lot less, I guess you could say, probably action you're going to see out of this particular match, just since we're going to be looking at a lot of it from a top-down perspective. So currently I'm supporting the other carrier. What I'm doing is, we got our fighters out currently basically hunting. We're taking out their screen, and we've got our torpedoes hanging back just so that they're not torn up by their screen. So right now I've just got them my fighters picking off their screen, and our torps are just kind of hanging back for the moment. So we are going to
Group 3 taking fire. Group 3 approaching target.
Alright, I wasn't able to get there before able to work my shoot, what is it called? The automatic, or do the manual drop. So unfortunately missed that. But oh well. We will send the fighters though after their screen.
Group 2 taking fire.
I'm just gonna scroll in here so you guys can see what these matches look like. Okay, well,
Standing by for instructions. Over.
I guess we'll just continue picking away at their aircraft here. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. We got actually 2 waves of fighters in right now, mine and the other guys. Basically, we're looking to establish air superiority right now, and that includes knocking out aircraft. So right now they got dive bombers, hoping to get at least some shots in there to take those out. We got 4, 5, 6, we got 6 guys in there. We got looks like 5 fighters left. Catch them, so take these guys. Slow these guys up a little bit anyway. The bomber squad. Alright, and Group 3 we will send after the battleship again. Down to the fighters. They are taking out the last of the dive bombers. We are going to go after these guys here, torpedo bombers. Meanwhile, we need to get ourselves back up here to be ready to do a manual drop.
Group 3, we're under attack.
Come on. There's the drop. hard time turning out of this one. We're going to get, looks like, 2 hits on him. One in the stern, one in the bow. Barely. But we got the hits regardless. A bit of a spread, a little bit more than I'd want, but I guess I'd take what we can get. Move the
Autopilot
carrier
mode
up
enabled.
a little bit. Group 2 is returning to resupply. Both groups are returning to resupply, so we get new aircraft and new armament on both of them. Alright, so we got our fighter squadron back up in the air.
Group 2, maintaining present
Not really
course.
sure where we want to send him, but we'll send him down here at least towards the center so we can respond as needed. I feel like we should probably go down this way because it's pretty heavily filled with our
Group
torps.
3, ready for takeoff.
Our fighters being just protection over top of that battleship for the moment. And there's our targets. So we need to reposition our view. I'd love to watch that, but we have a bombing run to keep an eye on.
Group 3, taking fire.
Group 3. We're going to... well, they will take care of it. Let's see if we can drop torps before we get to this point.
Awaiting instructions.
Come on.
Group 3, engaging enemy.
Alright, he doesn't have much place to maneuver because he is between those islands. That works out great for us. He's going to get at least 1 hit. Yep. Okay, so Group 2 is right over the carriers. We need to get him out of there because we are losing fighters to the AA guns, unfortunately. I wasn't watching that.
Standing by for instructions. Over.
We still want them to get out of here. We know where the carriers are. Actually, we will, oh, shoot. Okay, so we got 3 fighters left. We know where the carriers are now. We do have the problem of these guys, though. Protect that carrier.
Group 3, we're under attack.
More important stuff to deal with, actually. It's gonna be late. He's gonna outrun those. That was my bad.
Group 3, returning to ship.
Okay, we need to pull back. Support that carrier.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Alright, we need to intercept. Go, guys, go.
Group 3, airborne.
Come on.
Group 2, we're under attack.
Get him.
Group 2, target destroyed. Group 2, awaiting instructions.
Get out of there.
Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over.
Waypoint reached.
Group 3, taking fire. Group 2, awaiting instructions.
trying to move the cone. Shoot.
Group 3 returning.
Well, I messed that up, so I'll let that progress as needed. Put you back over the carrier there.
Taking the lead.
We need to take out that ship. Well, we're the last
Group
ones.
2 taking fire.
You are the last hope.
Alright, well. Guess we'll see what happens, but
Group 2,
not
we're
holding
under
out much.
attack.
Group 2 out of the AA. Not holding out much hope though on this.
Group 3, we're under attack.
There we go.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Bought us a little bit of time.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Okay. Restock.
Group 3 airborne. Group
Nowhere
3
to
taking
run.
fire.
Get a hit.
Group 3 returning to ship.
Darn, no flooding. If we would have gotten 2, would have been good. Alright. Need to do that again. And we got another one closing on us.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Critical engine damage. The ship is on fire.
I want to hold out on the fire until just before takeoff. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Alright. 5 split out.
Problem solved, sir. Unable to maneuver. The ship is on fire.
Ready.
We're hosed. Game over. Right, so we got the Phoenix class back out. I didn't paint it up this time. I kind of skipped through the menus accidentally and went too far, so we'll just go with as is. But this will be the last battle of this episode. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I just want to point out how the lighting is. It's a little bit different lighting than before. And then just want to give you guys a nice up-close view of the ship and its detail.
Battle starts.
Just absolutely beautiful. This game, considering especially that it's free, absolutely gorgeous. Definitely recommend picking it up. It's a lot of fun. And it can be very rewarding. I mean, if you really feel like putting money into it, you can and get into the higher class of ships, but there's kind of a level of, there's a level of some pretty cool awesomeness that shows up when you are able to successfully advance forward in this game, especially up into the higher tiers. So anyway, however you want to play it, it's up to you, but you can easily play this game and be competitive while not paying a cent. What we're going to do here is we're going to go towards C, and we're going to tuck in behind the island right here. See what we can do on about getting our hands on this base. A lot of people don't like the Phoenix class very much, and I can understand why. It's not very well armored, but because of it, it's a lot faster, a little bit more maneuverable. So, in a way, you gotta play this ship a lot like you would a destroyer, in that you gotta be fast and nimble about your choices of shots and where you place the ship. But it's it's not quite a destroyer.
Enemy force
so.
detected.
Alright, so we are probably in the firing range of both of those ships. We are in range to be able to start picking off this guy if he was in open space. We can, however, start taking out St. Louis that's over on the right.
Torpedoes to port.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
So there are a bunch of torpedoes, and there's also a battleship over here. It's not going to be very friendly here in a minute. So let's tuck back behind that island. Hit by his. Boy. And that was the guy coming to support us. Alright, so we got 32 shots on. Volley. Alright, and that's all we're going to be able to do for the moment there. So let's turn our attention this way. Ooh, another St. Louis. Moving very fast at all. Alright, let's see if we can go chase this guy. Alright, he has beached himself, so we need to do everything on him. That is about the worst thing you can do in this game is to keep yourself back up stationary. It's a huge target. not like the looks going. Oh, that might actually be our own smoke screen. So we can. Let's see if we can. Ooh, I like the a battleship with low health. Let's see if we can. And we would have had some hits on that too. Alright, so move on. We got, looks like destroyer support on this particular. We got a battleship over here to worry about. Carolina, we got South Carolina. I found out when I was they light up real nice. You can catch one on fire. Hammer them, they'll go down pretty fast.
Main turret critically damaged. Unable to maneuver.
A little bit, sure.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Okay, so we took some damage from that one, but I don't know. For me, it was worth it getting a battleship under our kill board there. He's out of sight. Oh good, he's putting up a smoke screen for us. Let's use that to our advantage. Don't have to worry about any destroyers lurking. Smoke screen for us. Take this guy out. He does the same to us.
Solved, sir.
Oh, we are in a bad spot here. We're probably not making it out of this one. guess you'll never find out without trying. Why don't you try? Fire that tube off. That's it for us. Alright, so looks like that's gonna do it for us here, guys. It's been Yank47 North Gaming. This has been World of Warships. This last match was obviously our best. We had 138 hits, 14 set on fire, 2 base capture assists, 2 sunk vessels, and really we could have gotten probably 4 out of that had our shots landed in the right sequence with the others, and 3 incapacitated. So I will see you guys in the next video.